Tsukihime! We're back.
Tsukihime!
For everyone watching this, it's gonna be like a little bit of time between the end of Arc's route and the end of Ciel's route, but we actually recorded the first part of Ciel's route right after, and then haven't been able to record for a week.
The last time we recorded was 6 days ago.
6 days ago for Ciel Part 1. It's gonna be fire.
So, we're back.
Day 3, I gotta open up my walkthrough to help out. So we're on day 3. Oh yeah, you fell asleep in Ciel's house.
Oh yeah!
Flashed Arcoade up.
The sunlight streaming through the window wakes me. Maybe the rain stopped. I can't hear it anymore. Seems like the sky outside is cloudy. The sunlight isn't what you could call bright. Eh? I look around. This is obviously not my room. Ah, good morning. Did you sleep well last night? Ah, I remember now. This is Senpai's room. I'd borrowed her bed for the night. Ah yeah, good morning. Being extremely embarrassed, I hopped off the bed. Sorry about yesterday. I caused you all sorts of trouble and... Yes, you owe me one. Senpai replies with a smile. How do I put this? She seems very mature. Anyhow, thanks. I'll be going home now. Oh, really? It's barely 6 o'clock. Yes, but I didn't get permission to stay the night away from the home yesterday, so if I don't hurry back to the mansion, there's no telling what Akio will say. Ah, your little sister. Well, I've already called her, so it should be okay. Senpai delivers her earth-shattering statement with a casual air. What, you called my house? Yeah? I thought it wouldn't be right if I didn't contact them about you staying over. Is that a problem? I'm at a loss for words.
I'm at a loss for words.
Stephen Hawking can't explain you. Rosetta Stone cannot translate you.
I'm at a loss for words. I'm at a loss for words.
Ciel calling my house means a girl has called my house saying Tono-kun is staying over at my place. That's, well... Yes, it's a problem. A big problem. If Akio had been the one who picked up the phone, she's gonna think I'm some kind of playboy. Given the severity of the Tono household, I don't even want to imagine what would happen if she found out about that sort of thing.
Akio.
Tono, did you really hate staying in my house that much? No, that's not it. It's just that my house is really strict. It's definitely not because I don't like you. Flustered, I try to explain the misunderstanding. Senpai closes her eyes sadly. Is it because I caused her so much trouble last night? I feel so bad when I see her make an expression like that. I'm telling you, that's not it. I'm really grateful to you. I'm feeling much better now. And if you hadn't been there for me last night, I don't know what would have happened to me. Yes, you're right. You look like you're back to normal now. I don't know what happened last night, but I'm glad you're feeling better. Suddenly, she gives the biggest smile anyone could possibly give. Eh? I was just joking. Even I wouldn't directly call your house. I asked Inui to call your house and tell them you were staying with him last night. There should be no problem with that, right? Yeah, that should be no problem. But that was kind of a mean joke. I thought my heart was gonna stop. Yes, I'm actually pretty mean. Pick on the ones you like, right?
Yeah, I'm actually pretty mean.
Yeah, I'm just mean.
Yeah, I'm a bit of an asshole. I dabble in assholery.
So cool, right?
When I'm not sniffing people like Joe Biden.
Ones you like, then that means. But it's true you should go home early. Please hold on for a second. She rummages around in her drawers for something. Here you go, Tono. It's a little gift for you. Saying that, she hands me an old-looking ring. Little gift. What is it? It's protective charm. You seem to be dangerously spaced out a lot, so please hold on to it. Ah, yeah, I'll take anything that's given to me, but alright, I'll take good care of it. Accepting the ring, I put it in my pocket. Alright, I'll see you at school. Senpai sees me off with a smile, but that smile is one I might never see again. The woman I killed might be found already, and police might already be at the mansion, but I can't run away from it. All I can do is thank Senpai and return to the Tono mansion. To say the results first, the mansion is The mansion is always as it fuck. The mansion
forgot
is
about tongue
as it always
twisters.
was.
It's as it always was. Yeah, that's kind of a weird thing.
Ah, welcome home. As I enter the lobby, Kohaku greets me with a smile. Yeah, I am home. Kohaku? Ah, do you want breakfast? I'll have it ready soon, so please wait in the sitting room. Akiya has just finished hers. Kohaku patters off towards the sitting room. It's too peaceful. Maybe they haven't found the body yet. For now, I head towards my own room to change.
Maybe they haven't found the body yet. Maybe they haven't found the body yet.
Hisui is in my room when I return. Good morning, Shiki. It seems you have returned. Yeah, just now. Listen, Hisui, do I have a spare uniform? The one I'm wearing now is soaked from yesterday's rain. I understand. I will have one repaired immediately.
Immediately. Hisui on
Hisui
that.
bows and silently leaves the room. After changing into the uniform Hisui brings me, I head towards the sitting room. A disappointed-looking Akiya sitting on the sofa in the sitting room. Oh, good morning, Nissan. Seems you have returned. Akiya's voice contains thorns filled with blame. Yeah, good morning. You look kind of grumpy this morning. Yes, I was unaware you spend the night elsewhere quite often. I am more astounded than angry. Akiya glares at me. It's true I spent the night somewhere, so I can't argue. Well, I suppose there was no helping it if you weren't feeling well. The one called Inui-san is your friend from middle school, isn't he? Yeah, I see. So he was the one who called you. Suddenly, I feel uneasy. Just what did he say when he called my house? Besides, even if you had to leave school early, you could have just called me and I would have sent a car to pick you up. I don't know why you're so reserved, but you're the eldest son of the Tono household, Nissan. Please use everything at your disposal. Besides, your body is weaker than that of a normal person. Oh yeah, I left school early yesterday. To collapse from anemia just by getting soaked from the rain. Are you not feeling very well, Nissan? Shall I have the family doctor examine you and send you to and from school in the car from now on? I see. So that was the reason I was supposedly staying at Arihiko's house. It's nothing for you to worry about, Akiya. I go to the hospital once a month like I'm supposed to. Taking me to school by car is just going to dull my body even further. There's no need for you to be that sensitive about my body, though I'm glad you're worried about me. That's not true. I'm not worried about you all.
Damn.
Damn. It's like, even after you said, all that stuff, you say, I'm not worried about you at all.
I mean...
Shiki, it's ready. I can hear Kawaku's voice from the dining room. Right, so I'm just gonna go get some grub. Oh, Nissan.
Oh, Nissan.
Please refrain from talking in such an unrefined manner. Aki shoots me a sharp glare. You're acting normally again. That's how you should be.
Grubhub.
You don't have to worry about me, so just relax.
I forgot about Grubhub.
Oh my god. Fucking Grubhub?
Grubhub. Go, because you put on the deals you love. That's such an old meme by now. I completely forgot about that.
You don't have to worry about me, so just relax. You are so persistent. I'm not worried about you, Nissan.
Jesus.
Okay, quickly looks away. Looking at her with a faint smile, I go to the dining room. Please take care. Saying the same thing that she always does, she continues to stare at me. Shiki, what happened to you last night? Nothing in particular. I collapsed from anemia when it started to rain on me. I'll be careful from now on. I'm not placing any blame on you, Shiki, but you look like you're pushing yourself this morning. Please take care along the way. Hisui makes a deep bow and sees me off. Oh man. I tried to act as normally as I could, and although I didn't give myself away to Aki and Kohaku, it didn't seem to have worked on Hisui. I wonder if Hisui's worried about me. It's hard to tell when she looks so disinterested all the time. Today might be my last day of school anyway. I'll try to spend it as I always do, so I won't have any regrets. No matter how I feel, the morning is always the same. As I approach the school, I begin to catch sight of more and more students in uniform. It's Saturday, right before the day off. My footsteps falter as I think about how this may be my last school day ever. But still, as calmly as I can, I walk along the road that has become so familiar to me over the last 2 years. It's only a little way to the school once I pass this intersection. Light turns red, and I stop in front of the crosswalk, the school fence on the other side of it. Since it's a school path, the footpath is protected by a guardrail. Even now, the students in front of me are heading towards the school
who's
gate.
on the guardrail?
Is Arquade there?
Oh!
There's no one but students from our school on the other side of this time of day. There should be no one but students. But between the cars rushing by, I feel like I catch a glimpse of someone in white. Whoa. She's there, dressed in white with golden hair down to her shoulders, long slender brows and red eyes. I've seen her only once before, but there's no way I can mistake her for someone else. But that's impossible. I killed her myself yesterday, cutting her into pieces. Light turns green. Students around me walk towards the other side. I'm the only one amongst them who stands there, stunned. She sits on the guardrail, her legs swinging idly, as if she was waiting for someone. I can't tell how long she's been waiting, but her expression isn't a grim one. Who is she waiting for? She physics restlessly, as if she were waiting for her lover. I have a bad feeling about this. The girl in white looks over in my direction. It's probably nothing more than a coincidence. She's just a stranger who looks like her. She must be waiting for someone else. If not, then this moment must surely be a bad dream too. After all, I have completely and utterly killed her with my own hands. But she's looking this way and smiling, looking very satisfied at having found the person who killed her. Her smile seems to say, "You finally come." This sucks because we didn't get the full save file, so I can't skip scenes we've already seen, because I'm pretty sure we've seen this one already.
Right. Yeah, we've seen this scene. The next choices are really similar. If you want, you can hold control after this way. Hold on. Yeah, I guess you can just hold control until the next choice.
Okay.
Because it is literally exactly the fucking same. I wish we could skip choices, but or not choices, skip scenes. Because normally I was assuming a scene skip was coming up. Meanwhile, while we're talking about this, I think it's time to announce to the audience that I will not be Far Side Rats. The reason is I want Dawson to experience by himself, because I think they're better that way, and you'll get more of the tone. Dawson choice. Escape somehow. This is a new scene you haven't seen before. If you escape somehow.
Okay. Gah! It's impossible. I was almost killed by just one black dog. If I became a lookout, who knows what'll happen next? Hey, hurry up and answer. I don't think I'm being unreasonable here. She doesn't understand. It's evident she can't see that she's recklessness incarnate. If I get involved further with her, she'll drag me past the point of no return. I've got to find a chance to escape. Alright, I'll listen to what you've got to say. Putting my hand on the wall, I somehow managed to stand up on my own. I've got to pass through that small road if I'm going to get to Main Street from here. Fortunately, it's farther away for her than it is for me. If I set off while pretending to talk, I can probably make it to the Main Street. Oh yeah, we still don't even know each other's names yet. I guess it's a bit too fast to ask you to cooperate with me. She nods in agreement. Isn't it? If you tell me more details, I might agree to help. Really? Then what should I talk about first? How about the vampire incident that's got this town in an uproar? Or maybe I should explain what we'll be doing from now on? She makes a serious face while she thinks. This is my only chance. I run as fast as I can. I run to the road that leads to the main road in one breath. Huh? I can hear her voice from behind me, but it's too late. Now I'll definitely be able to escape. Huh? That's strange. As I take a few steps forward, I fall down hard on the ground. Hey, what are you doing? She comes over, giving me a look more filled with amazement and concern. Nothing. Just wanted to run for a bit. Seems like she hasn't realized I was trying to escape. I get up, but Ow! I feel an incredible pain in the joints of my foot. I can't get up. I guess I was a bit too hard on you back there. Sorry. If I had softened the floor a bit when I pushed you, you might have not sprained your foot like that. Might not? Listen, I want to complain about her pushing me, but she hadn't. The black dog would be chewing on my neck by now, and that would have been the end of me. It's okay. I'm grateful. Thank you. But why did you want to start running? Weren't we having a conversation? No, that's... I can't exactly say it was a matter of convenience. She stares at me. This is bad. You have to be a real idiot not to understand what I was doing. Hey, that was an indication you want to cooperate with me back then, right? I can't answer. I thought I would listen to her, but not cooperate. I don't want to lie. Answering her question requires a definite no. Just so you know, I know what sort of person you are. Don't even give me a half-hearted response. If you run away now, I'll just be going to your house next. Run away from my baby!
Run away from...
Run away from the baby!
Run away! When it starts to get crazy, or can she just run away? Baby, I've got a plan. Run away as fast as you can. Find pictures in my email.
Yeah,
I sent this picture of my dad.
I don't know what is females,
females,
but I'm not too good at that shit.
See, I can have me a good girl and still be addicted to them hood rats. And I just blame everything on you. At least you know that's what I'm good at. And I always find ya.
Yeah, always find ya. Always find something wrong.
We went run away. We ran away.
We ran away. If you run away now, I'll just be going to your house next. What? That means he's going to come to the mansion even if I escape from here. She's got me. Oh, 1 second. Anyways,
I've seen scenes from it.
Let's get back to it. We're gonna have to cut that.
Yeah. Cut.
Cut. She's got me. If that were to happen, it wouldn't just be my problem. Akia, Hisui, and Kawaku might be attacked by this crazy person too. What a mess. It's like I never had a choice in the first place. Well, I don't mind either way. A vampire's familiar has already seen you, so you'll surely be attacked. If you go around by yourself, you might act as a decoy too. Well, hey, don't tell me that. Yes, that familiar recognized you as being on my side. Then that means I'll be attacked by things like that even if I don't help her. So what's it gonna be? Are you gonna keep watch while I sleep, or are you gonna drive off those familiars by yourself? If the results are going to be the same, I can't do anything but nod. You swindler. Sighing, I nod to indicate that I will help her. Okay, our contract is established. Where did all the anger from just a moment ago disappear to? Speaking in a cheerful tone, she extends her hand to me. I guess I can finally introduce myself now. I'm Arcade. My last name is really long, so I guess Arcade is fine for now. I'm a true ancestor type vampire. Wait, Brunstad isn't fucking long at all.
Yeah, I know, but think about this, Dawson. He's Japanese. Brunstedo.
Oh.
Hard to say.
Yeah.
For us to speak English, which is a Germanic language, I think, kind of, makes it easier to say Brunstead. We can say Brunstead really easily.
Okay, can I start skipping now?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're all in control again until the next choice. I'm glad it wasn't, but no, I have a bad feeling about it. This is a scene you haven't seen before, and it doesn't result in a bad ending, so just read it.
Oh wait.
Just read from there.
Here, I'll just go back. It's suspicious. There's something very suspicious about how she says, I'm not going to break them. Not even just to look at.
Glasses, by the way. Remember when you give her the glasses?
Yeah. I know about your ridiculous powers after just seeing you in that alley. What would I do if you crushed them by accident? Hey, what do you mean ridiculous powers? Let me tell you, in terms of not fighting straight, you're stronger than I am. I won't break things at random. Saying that, Arquette extends her hands as she is about to take them by force. Her attitude is becoming more and more suspicious. I bounce up off the bed to get away from her. Hey, you're running away. Run away from the baby!
Hey, run away!
Of course. I'll tell you now, I'm not handing over these glasses. Even though there's only a 1 in a million chance you'll break them, they're irreplaceable to me. After all, you're the one who said I wouldn't be able to stay sane without these glasses. Do you want me to go crazy? Huh? No, that's not it at all. Arquette is obviously trying not to look at me. Come on, Arquette. I don't know what you're planning, but if I lose these glasses, I won't be in any position to help you. If I were to see the lines 24 hours a day, I think I'd die from the headache before I go mad. I suppose there must be a strain on your brain from being able to see death. Yeah, there's only some kind of reason for those eyes of yours, but this is all I can tell you for now. If we get the chance later, I'll go over it in a little more detail. That's alright. I'm not into long stories anyway. Is that so? Personally, I enjoy talking to other people. Arquette gives a carefree laugh. It really does seem like she enjoys doing nothing more than talking.
Okay, and then you've already read this part. Hold control. No, there's no way I could take on a monster like that. You need to read this part, because you haven't read that.
I refuse. I can't sit up to that monster. She told me to be her shield and watch over her while she sleeps, but I couldn't even do that well. Even if I were to fight with her, I would probably just get in the way. Arquette, sorry, but I can't. He's too different. Even if I fought him, I wouldn't be able to scratch him.
He's too different.
What?
He's black.
He's black. What?
I don't
really?
like things that are different.
I'm not sure where he gets that from, but she tilts her head as if doubting me. I'm glad you think so highly of me, but I can't do it. Our promise was just for me to watch over you for one night. I don't want to have anything more to do with that monster. It may be too late. NERO met you.
Monster!
Even if you were no longer with
monster,
me, I don't think he would leave you alone. She speaks lightly as if discussing some third party. Well, I blurt out and then I understand. That vampire NERO is the one killing people in this town. There's no reason for him to leave me alone once I saw his face. That motherfucker.
Awesome, why did it take you a minute to say it?
But I'm faster than NERO. He cannot move during the day, and you're right in front of me, so it's overwhelmingly in my favor. What do you mean? Oh, nothing. I was just thinking if you're going to run away, I would just kill you here. Arquette smiles as she jokes around, but she also seems serious. Damn.
Damn.
Her smile doesn't fade. She really seems intent on coercing me.
The worst.
You devil. I'm trapped. If
Devil in
I'm
a
going
new
to be
dress.
attacked either way, then there's no choice but to help Arquette. I look up at the ceiling and take a breath.
My sensation.
Fortunately, that prepares me just a bit for what is to come. Okay, I'm ready. Kind of think of it. There was no running away from the time I met you. Coming this far, I guess I'll have no choice but to go all the way. Let me check the...
What?
The chart. I wanted to check the chart.
You can't do that in there. It's not like spade. Wait, you didn't save, bro.
Wait. No, it's fine.
Okay. Okay, and then you can control through this next scene, but, Scroll up. That top one. Very top one.
This?
Yes. Now read.
Okay. The blue crow was impaled by a flying nail, which looks like a large sword. It had to have come from somewhere above. I look up at the night sky. There is the light moon. And there's someone in black, priest-like garments. The figure stands on a streetlight and stares down at me. Despite being almost killed, I vaguely think those high-laced boots look really cool. The figure doesn't say anything. The motionless eyes resemble the sharp moonlight. The figure really resembles Senpai. My mind swims. Caw! The crow's death cry. Caw! Caw!
Dawson,
Oh my god, that went to the max on OBS.
Oh my god.
Oh!
Stop! Really loud.
And I close my eyes quietly. I'm gonna keep doing it. I keep reading. In my groggy state, I can hear Arcade and someone else is arguing. I cannot leave it to you. I will heal him. A horribly hostile voice. Don't do anything you shouldn't. This is mine, so it doesn't concern you. Arcade sounds the same too. She sounds the same, but I wish she wouldn't selfishly make her make me her object. Yes, this certainly does not concern me right now. However, I do not think you can heal such wounds. All you can do is watch him die. Or, do you intend on making this young man one of your subordinates, Arcade Brunstad? Do you think I would do such a thing? I can hear more hostility in their voices. There's so much tension, I expect another fight to the death to start. Then please be quiet. With those wounds, he cannot last long. I really hate you. You should just disappear before I kill you. I really hate you as well. You don't need to tell me anything. I plan on leaving once his wounds are healed. You yourself should disappear before I kill you. I can't stand you seeing around.
Jesus Christ. I thought about killing you once. Premeditated. Yay!
Conversation full of tension and hostility. Bro, why? Like, calm down. My mind goes totally blank.
I thought about killing you once.
Hey man, can I talk to you for a minute?
Yeah.
Last night, I really thought about killing you. Hard. Yeah, it's hard. I feel something hard against my back and it causes me to wake with a start. Huh? Arcade? I look around. I'm in the park lying on a bench. I look at the park's clock and it's past 1 in the morning. I guess it hasn't even been an hour since then. Arcade looks at me wordlessly. Or maybe it's more like a glare. Arcade? Arcade doesn't respond. I don't know why, but she seems really angry. There. For now, I stand up. Oh, my wounds are healed. I was so bloody and cut up, but there isn't a single scar anywhere. There isn't any pain either, as if my fight with NERO was all a dream. But there was no dream. Then this must be Arcade. Don't tell me you used another part of NERO's body again? No, unfortunately not. It would have been a quick fix, and you would have gone stronger with it too. But since you killed NERO completely, we can no longer use his body. Really? I guess you healed me in another way then. Well, I really am back to normal. I don't feel pain or dizziness. Just how in the world did you do it, Arcade? I don't know. I wasn't the one who healed you. She exclaims and looks away, displeased. Seems that's the reason. But if she wasn't the one to heal me, then just who did? Ah, there was another person, someone who helped me. That woman in black garments who resembled Senpai far too much. Arcade, where's that person from before? Still looking displeased, she looks away and ignores me. Hey, Arcade, I'm asking you what happened to that person from before. I don't know. I didn't see anyone. She turns away and pretends to not know anything. Hey, you just said you weren't the one who helped me. If it wasn't you, then who else could have done it? Oh, enough already. I said I don't know, so I don't know. Oh, seems she's taking it out on me. In the first place, why are you so interested in that person? It doesn't have anything to do with you, right?
You're extra loud today. How is your OBS volume looking?
I don't know. I mean,
is it
in the first place, it's getting in the red zone.
Maybe turn down your volume a bit.
Okay, let me see.
And then I'll do it during editing. That'll be the mark. That'll be the mark. Okay, just turn it down a little. So
I turned down 1.1 dB.
That should work.
In the first place, why are you so interested in that person? It doesn't have anything to do with you, right? There is something. It was dark. I can't really tell, but that person looks like someone I knew. That's just a coincidence. Just forget about that person. If you talk about it again in front of me, I'll get really mad. And then quickly, she looks away. Why are you so angry? I should be the one getting angry. I just want to know who that person from before was, that's all. Fine, I got it. I won't ask anymore. Besides, our partnerships end here anyway. Huh? Isn't it obvious? We defeated the vampire who did as he plays in this town, so my responsibility is gone now. I have to get back home soon, or Aki will just yell at me. I think it's about time to cut it off, Arquaid. You're right. Now that you mention it, it's already this late too. Arquaid nods. Alright, also not an understanding. I'm not out of understanding, but there's still something lingering. As if I regret parting with her. That's ridiculous. She's a vampire and a normal human. If I associated with her anymore, something will happen that I can't take back. Bye, Arquaid. Raising a hand, I step away. There were a lot of horrible things that happened, but it was pretty fun too. So take care of yourself. Yeah, it is late, and you have to get back home. Good night. Till next time, Shiki. I think she just said something odd. I tried to say, this is the last time, idiot, but I stopped myself. Well, there are a lot of problems, but she is quite an interesting person. I speak as if trying to convince myself. But it's the truth. So even if it is just once in a while, I feel like if by some chance we got to meet again, it wouldn't be a bad thing.
Okay.
I return to the mansion. It's about 2 in the morning, and there's not a single light on in the mansion. I have to sneak in. I climb over the fence and enter the garden. Fortunately, the door is open and I am able to enter inside without waking anyone. I get back to my room and take a deep breath. It's over. I truly feel all the events these past 3 days, all the strange things, are actually finished. Well then, time for bed. I sink my tired body into bed and fall asleep. Or at least, I intended to. But I just can't sleep. My mind and body are tired, but I can't stop thinking about that figure and I can't sleep. It couldn't have been Senpai, but she resembles Senpai too much. I can get a good look at her face, so I can't say for sure. So I think it's just my mistake. Tomorrow, I'll ask her at school. Yeah, that's right. I can see her at school anytime, so I'll ask her then. Then she can just say, that wasn't me, and I'll be alright. Alright, that's what I'll do. It's decided. Now then, if I just read a boring book, I'll probably fall asleep. Immortality. If those words are to be a grand reality, it would be one of the things which would define eternity. But in reality, nothing in existence has reached that level. For example, those vampires occasionally spoken of in legends
This is
are not
important
immortal.
stuff for Ciel's route.
After all, they are defective because they require stealing from others to exist. Furthermore, the fact that their supplemental parts have to be the same species, in this case generally referring to humans, means that they are not versatile at all. They call themselves the transcendent race, but that's not evolution, it is degeneration. That which cannot function independently in perpetuity cannot be called eternal. It is presumptuous to call something immortal if it depends on others to halt its aging. There already exists something close to perfection which can function independently and perpetually. It feeds on itself and multiplies. There is no such thing as a lifespan. Old cells become food as nutrients, and new cells are produced from it, such as a jellyfish. However, it is perpetual only because it has no intelligence. If having no intelligence is fine, then it is no different from gaining eternity by death. If you want to be eternal, living as a human is impossible by the method of immortality. Long years destroy the body and wear away flexibility of the mind. Immortality, or eternity. I have no attachment to staying immortality. Persistently maintaining individuality makes eternity unattainable. Instead of gaining immortality as a single human, I chose the infinity in which I continue to exist eternally. I see. Certainly a different approach than I. However, with your method, you will not lose eternity at the extension of the human race. Your method always requires an unborn child other than yourself. Yes, that is true, but if no other humans existed, I would not be able to confirm my own self. So if humans became extinct, then continuing to live would be worthless. At that point, my immortality would end. I do not understand your theory. That is far from the thesis of eternity, Serpent. No, it is eternity. When a time comes to perish, everything should perish. If a Zerber cease to exist, then that means everything is unchanging. The eternity I embody is temporary until that time occurs. I cannot turn everything into nothingness. Therefore, I will continue living until it happens. Although I have found yet another amusement. Is that why you called me? Yes, I will show you a mystic method which allows you to slightly shape what is inside of you. There is something I wish for you to catch using this achievement from the age of the gods, Chaos.
That's that's Roa teaching Nero how to become what Nero became.
Oh.
Yeah.
Day
Thousands
5.
of years ago.
Red
I
residue.
think thousands or hundreds of years ago. Hundreds of years ago, not thousands.
Yeah.
Red residue. This should be all new stuff from now. I think.
Here, let me.
Yeah, this will be all new stuff.
Let me head to the title. See scenes.
You have
So.
20 choices left.
Yep. Or no, wait. We're making this divergence.
This divergence, and then we'll connect back. But,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So. You want to keep playing, or we need to record like 15 more minutes or something.
Yeah, we'll do more because it's just been. And plus, I'm probably gonna cut a lot of that stuff of just speeding through shit.
Yeah. I feel the morning
Like,
sunlight. I keep
that
my
would be
eyes
an
closed as I
interesting
try to
episode.
fall asleep again.
How
But
much
the
have you
dental
recorded so far? How long has the recording now lasted?
45 minutes.
45 minutes. I'm probably gonna cut it down to like 20.
I don't know.
No, because Dawson, I'm gonna cut all that speeding through shit.
Whatever.
Which is like 90% of the episodes so far.
I feel the
we'll
morning
read as much
sunlight.
as we feel
I
like.
keep my eyes closed as I try to fall asleep again, but the gentle sunlight keeps urging me to open my eyes. Slowly, I start to awaken. A quiet atmosphere. The air is comfortably clothed, and the sunlight is warm enough. I guess the weather will be great today. Then I should get up and go to school. That's right, I have to go to school. It's past 3 days. My life was chaos and it made me forget I was a student. I wake up. I'm lying on my bed and my glasses are on the bedside. I automatically put them on and look around. The sunlight streams so strongly in through the window, I almost expect to hear it pouring through. I take a quiet breath. I fill my lungs with fresh air and it feels like my chest is purified. I hear the clock ticking. Small birds chirp in the woods outside. I stay on my warm bed, aimlessly feeling the relaxed passage of time. This is, of course, another peaceful day. But I feel a bit unsatisfied. Although I'm back in this calm morning, I feel that there is something that seems out of place. Even though I killed that vampire with the black coat and everything is back the way it was, I'm feeling that something is missing. That's ridiculous. I shake my head and shake off that important thought. And then, good morning, Shiki. Wah! I jump up in my bed. Now that I look, Hisui standing quietly at the side of my bed. Hisui? Please excuse me, Shiki, but since you did not notice, I spoke. Ah, well, I mean, I'm sorry, too. I spoke. Hisui respectfully bows to me. She surprised me. My heart is still pounding rapidly. Huh? But it's still before 7 o'clock, Hisui. Yes, it's a bit earlier than your usual waking time, Shiki. Well, yes, then, why are you here? I came to wake you up. Akiya-sama wants to know what you've been doing these last 2 days. She wanted me to bring you no matter what. Ah, I forgot. Come to think of it, I skipped school last Saturday and was with Arcade through all of Sunday. What's more, I came back late last night, snuck in like a burglar, and then went to sleep. Don't tell me Akiya's angry? I do not know. Please confirm for yourself, Shiki. Hisui's voice sounds very cold. Hisui, you knew I came back? Yes. I noticed when you returned early this morning in around 2 o'clock. We saw you on the security camera when you were climbing the gate, Shiki. Does Akiya know this? No, only Nissan and I know this. That's good. Anyway, I think I avoided the worst possible situation. However, it's still pretty bad. Not informing her what I've been doing these last 2 days and returning in the middle of the night, it's pretty bad. Alright, I'll head down immediately, and if possible, I'd be happy if you tried to calm her down as much as possible. Akiya-sama already appears calm. I think it will be difficult for my words to calm her even more. One problem after another. I just got done with NERO, so I never thought I would face another life and death battle without even a rest break. Well, time to get up. I can't do anything staying in bed. I'll go after I change, so please go ahead, Hisui. It's alright, I won't run. Well then, we will be waiting for you. Well then, should I change quickly so Mistress Akiya may pass judgment on me? Alright, I'm here. Now only a door separates me from the sitting room where Akio awaits. No matter what the circumstance was, there's no excuse for skipping school and not coming home for 2 days.
I will apologize.
That's right. I think that's the best choice. I don't think Akio will understand about non-humans like Arcade and NERO, and since I can't tell the truth, I should at least sincerely apologize. Alright, let's go. Taking a deep breath, I open the sitting room door. In the sitting room, Aki is on the sofa and Hisui standing by the wall. Good morning, Nissan. Your gaze is telling me I am angry. Good morning. Let's dispense with greetings. Please sit
Good
there.
morning. Ooh.
Ooh. I wish to speak with you. Her words are so forceful, I can't say no. I solemnly and calmly sit down on the sofa across from her. I just said knee.
Knee.
Nissan, this is very abrupt, but may I ask about these past 2 days? Also, does Nissan mean, like, sibling?
It means brother. Sibling,
Okay.
yeah, brother. It either works. But like when you're talking to them, because you can refer to them separately and different. Like little sister, I believe, is Imoto, but like when you refer to her, you refer to her as something else, like her name, usually, because she's your sister. But when it's an older sibling, you oftentimes refer to them to a different term, like Nissan or Oni-chan and stuff. Don't say those
Okay.
outside of the end, by the way. It could be weird, but when you're reading
So that
at the end,
means,
it's
wait,
fine.
so that means Kohaku is older than Hisui?
They're siblings, or they're twins
Yeah.
in their
Oh, okay.
case. But I'm pretty sure Kawaku's older by like a couple minutes or whatever. So, so whatever that means that Hisui is technically the younger one, even though they're
Technically,
born
even though they
basically
came
the
out at
same
essentially the same time.
I think that's what it is. And that's also why Kawaku refers to her as Hisui and Hisui refers to her as Nissan. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about Japanese honorifics too much.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say them in public. That's just fucking weird.
Yeah. Don't worry about them too much. They'll come up in the VN and just read them as you go. If you need an explanation, I'll give you one. But we don't need to go too much on the specifics. Probably because I don't know much myself.
Nissan, this is very abrupt, but may I ask about these past 2 days? Despite her why did I say polite?
Polite. Despite her polite language.
Despite her polite language, Aki's words are unmistakably a threat. But her Oni-chan cannot tell her such a story!
Jesus Christ.
About that, Akia. Yes, what is it? I'm sorry, but I can't tell you. Crash. The teacup that wait, didn't we already see this?
Kinda, yeah.
Can I skip?
Who knows? You can skip until he goes to school, because I think that's when things get different.
What did you just send me?
Hisui!
What is she doing?
Putting her hands up.
Okay. At the intersection, there are only the figures of my fellow high school students. No young woman sitting on the guardrail like that one time. Well, of course, I probably won't ever see her again. First of all, her goal was to execute the vampire, and with NERO gone, there's no reason for her to stay around here any longer. Just a little bit in my chest. Things like regret and lingering affection. It's true she only brought trouble, but even still, it was fun being with her. I think there must be something wrong with me. Even though I was in such danger the whole time, there's still a part of me that unconsciously tries to remember her. It's almost like I'm in love with her, even though I would never want to be exposed to that kind of danger again. Because I skipped breakfast, I arrive at the front gate 10 minutes before it closes. Everyone who doesn't have club activities before school arrives at this time. The only clubs that meet in the morning are the sports clubs, so naturally the entrance gets crowded with students. By the gate I see a familiar figure. Not even knowing what I plan on doing, I chase after her. Good morning, Tono. Strange to meet you out here. Yeah, I saw you from behind, so I ran after. There was something I want to ask. I sneak a look at her face. Yes, what is it? She faces me with her usual gentle smile. Amen!
Oh, choice? I wasn't looking for a second, sorry. You're gonna wanna, sorry, I need to remember. Ask about last night.
Good. I gather up my courage and ask her about last night. Senpai, last night, were you in the park? I saw you wearing something like a black coat with your skirt flowing in the wind. What is that? Well, yeah, the highly suited you. I was kind of fascinated. You looked really cool. Huh? Senpai tilts her head. She frowns like she doesn't understand my words completely, and then denies it. I don't quite understand, but you're saying that I was near your house 2 nights ago looking like that? Yeah, that was you, right? No way! Tono, are you saying I look like I really have that much free time? Senpai is really angry. She can't believe playing ignorant or lying.
She's lying!
She's lying! No,
Liar!
that's not it, but I just saw someone that looked like you in the park last night, so... Senpai gives a sigh. Tono, that wasn't me. I don't have that kind of hobby. Yeah, I know. Just wanted to ask. Certainly after having her say that, she is right. Ciel and the person that night aren't related at all. In the first place, Ciel's just a normal person, and if she were actually there, she had to have seen me kill that vampire with my knife. If she saw such a gruesome scene, there'd be no way she could talk with me normally like this. Sorry, please forget about it. I guess it was just someone else. That's fine, but did that person really look like me? That weird person? Well, I'm not too sure. It was dark and far away. Huh? Yeah, it was far and I couldn't make out her face. So why did I think it looked like Senpai? Maybe there is something wrong with me. I cross my arms and think. The 10-minute bell rings. Uh-oh, we'll be late. Well, bye. See you later. So I'll come see you during lunchtime. I fly into my classroom. It's still 5 minutes before class, so it's very noisy inside. Whew! I take a breath and head to my seat. With this much time left, I didn't even need to run at all. Yo, or no, wait, that's you.
Sorry, I got my throat ready. Yo, Duke of Delinquency.
From behind, I hear the voice I never look forward to.
What's going on, Tona? I never heard you were skipping class. It's a lot of trouble. You have to tell me when you skip school and go play.
Wait, didn't we already see this?
We might have.
Shit. Can I just skip it?
Sure. This episode sucks.
Yeah.
Some things are different. Alright. I won't eat.
I won't. Skipping 2 meals won't kill me. I'll pass. Do what you want. Seeing a vision of food with something red on it isn't something I want to do again. To be honest, I'm already feeling bad looking at Arihiko's sandwich. Because there are many bright red tomatoes in it. That's you!
What's this? You're becoming more and more unhealthy. Is your new lifestyle suiting you that much?
That might
Not
be
suiting
it.
you?
They complain about me being late when I wake up at 7 o'clock and the curfew's at 8 o'clock. If I spend the night somewhere without asking, they interrogate me afterwards. It's like a prison, right?
Is that alright? It's a proper life. Early to bed and early to rise, right? You won't be able to grow up to be a good guy if you burn out when you're young.
I agree, but you seem to lend the argument more strength than anyone else can. As the ultimate counterexample, that is.
Oh yeah? You're pretty honest today. Alright, I'll split the sandwich with you.
I said I don't want to eat. Don't worry about me and eat. Lunch will end soon. Okay.
Hey, down the hatch.
Arihiko holds the sandwich with both hands and begins to eat. And then... Hello, everyone. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another amazing video. And there's
He's very vivid.
Senpai
That was
comes in
very
with
vivid.
something that looks like a boxed lunch. That's you!
Oh, senpai, I thought you always ate in the cafeteria, pal.
No, I don't have a set lunch routine.
Give him a Joyzy
It just
accent.
depends
I'm
on
gonna
what
give him a
mood I'm
Joyzy
in.
accent.
Senpai takes it out in boxed lunch wrapped in a cute handkerchief. But it seems just a little too big for a girl. I mean, you managed to get up early and make lunch this morning? Yes, that's it. I managed to wake up before 7 this morning and... Wait a minute, what are you making me say, Tono? No, that's not what I meant, but Senpai, you're not a morning person? Eh? Oh, yes, I'm not good at waking up early. Senpai suddenly looks like a student being scolded by a teacher. My family owned a bakery, so we get up very early every morning. But I'm terrible in the morning. My father would always get angry when I was a kid. What? A bakery? Me and Arihiko look at each other. You must be imagining the same thing I am. Ciel kneading dough with those white fingers of hers and baking it. My daily battle with my father lasted 10 years, but in the end he gave up and told me working two people's worth is better than trying to train me. Since then, I can wake up when I want to. Ciel sticks out her well-developed chest. Oh, is that so? I'm a little surprised. You seem so reliable. Yes, I always try hard to not make any mistakes in front of you. But really, I'm more of a clumsy person. Yeah, maybe she is a bit clumsy. Come to think of it, I really started to get close to Senpai when I saw her, an upperclassman, all alone in the courtyard, fixing those splints and helped her out. A really clumsy person would never do something like that. Would never do something that wouldn't benefit them the least bit. I see. But I like people that are clumsy. I can relax better with them. Yep. Oh, wait, that's you! You!
Yep, I agree.
So, since you're not a morning person, you usually eat in the cafeteria? Yes. Although I usually eat in the cafeteria, there are times when I make lunch. Are you two part of the cafeteria group?
That depends on it depends on what mood we're in too. When we were freshmen, my sister made me something. But Tono here would always eat in the cafeteria, buy bread. So I ended up doing what he does.
I see. So Tono is a person of many moods.
Yeah. Being with him will just drain you out, so be careful, senpai.
That's true. Senpai agrees and she opens her lunch. The round box is half rice and half side dish. It's pretty much a normal lunch, but it seems a little large. Then I'll start eating. Is it okay if I use this person's chair? Person who isn't here has their chair up for grabs. Oh, no, wait.
A person here, a person who is... Oh my god, my throat. I'm just gonna read it normally. A person who isn't here has their chair up for grabs. I'm sure Takada-kun would love for you to have a seat, senpai. I'm sure he would.
Tadada-kun is a guy who sits next to me. He's pretty plump, but a good guy. He's pretty plump.
He's pretty plump.
Sometimes he borrows money with a grace period, which lasts about until the end of eternity. Senpai doesn't put her lunch on my desk, but puts it in her lap. Next to her, Arihiko starts opening a second pack of bread while standing up. Next to these two, I stare aimlessly out the window. Huh? Tono, are you not eating? No, I thought I skipped today. Not eating? Won't that make you hungry? No, not really. I'm not hungry, and skipping lunch doesn't affect me that much. Wow, that's amazing. If I skip a single meal, I can't function. I'd just collapse of hunger. It's a little embarrassing. I always eat more than most people, and I still get hungry.
Not at all. Senpai, you developed a lot. I don't know if I want to read this.
Read!
I'm sure you have to eat a lot more to maintain that large chest of yours.
Yeah, Arihiko speaks the truth. To tell the truth, we both want her to eat more and grow more. Is Senpai embarrassed or shy? She makes a face I don't quite understand. Well, I'm sure she's probably happy. But, Tono, will you really be alright if you skip lunch? I'll be fine. Skipping meals during the day isn't that rare. I only didn't eat breakfast, so I'll probably be fine until evening. Wow, Tono, your body will break down with that kind of lifestyle. It won't break. This is more of a mental restriction. Well, thanks to an accident long ago, my doctor told me it wasn't good to gain weight, so it's better for me to skip meals once in a while. Huh. I guess even guys still think about their diet after all. Senpai looks up at me for some reason, and after thinking a little bit, closes her lunch. I just remembered I had something to do, so excuse me. Gathering up her things quickly, she disappears like the wind. How cute.
How cute.
After class, the room quickly fills with the gloom of dusk. The sun is sinking below the horizon. There's no one else in the classroom. I'm the only one who likes sitting here and doing nothing. The room is painted red. I don't like watching the sunset. It makes me think of blood and reminds me of the events in the past few days. Still, I don't particularly feel like going back home. I stare blankly out the window. Red! Red sunset!
Red
Ow!
sun.
The old wound on my
Red
chest.
sun over
The color red.
paradise.
Something red, such as human
Red
blood.
sun.
Lots of blood sticky with a strong smell. Gah! It hurts. My glasses are on, but my head hurts. Why? Throbbing pain. My head. Why? My head. Why? Why? Oh. Did he freeze up?
Click. Oh.
I start to pant heavily. My breathing is ragged. I'm horribly getting worked up. I'm irritated. There's something I can't stand, and I can't calm down unless I take it out on something. Is it Tono-kun? Huh?
I don't know why the faded of Ciel was so funny.
Ciel's
Ciel
very
just
serious
faded
look on her
in.
face as she enters the room. I just heard a sound like someone knocking over desks. Was that you, Tono? I turn around. Indeed, desks are strewn out about and chairs overturned everywhere. Oh yeah, it seems so. I guess I got a little irritated for no reason. Did I really do this? Jeez, you can't do that. I don't know what happened, but you shouldn't take it out on things. Senpai starts to straighten out the desks and the chairs. I wordlessly do so too. Sorry, I don't quite know myself. Tono, you're acting weird. You were spaced out in the rain that time, and today you spaced out in the middle of all these jumbled desks. Yeah, I'm tired and it makes me act weird. I take a deep breath. Is it because I saw Senpai's face? That headache and the irritation I had before vanishes like it was never there. Sorry I caused you trouble again. I'll head out now, so I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, Tono, are you going back now? Yeah, I nod. As if nothing had just happened before, she gives me a hearty smile. What a coincidence. I was just thinking that I should go back too. Since it happens to work out, can I go back with you? No, I really appreciate the offer, but isn't your house in the opposite direction? We can't exactly walk back together. I know, so we'll be together until the gate. Well, in that case, my pleasure. Yes, I have to get my things, so please wait a minute. With light footsteps, Senpai runs out of the room. It really was only a minute till she came back. Thanks for waiting. Now then, let's go. She really is cheerful. How should I say this? Just seeing her drive away the cloud of feelings I had earlier. Having such a great person ask me to come with her, I ought to be punished if I was still gloomy. Okay, let's go. But it's still a pretty short trip to the front gate. Oh, that's right. We'll have to go as slow as possible to make it worth it. Senpai starts to walk. Following her, I leave the darkened classroom behind me. I walk through the hallway bathed in sunset with Senpai. While talking about pointless things, we walk as slowly as possible. There's such a wonderful atmosphere here. I'm thinking back. I spent the night in Senpai's room. Back then, my mind was filled with the fact that I killed someone, and after that, I forgot about it when I was with Arcade. If it wasn't for that one night, I don't think I would be here today as I am now. She doesn't bring it up, but I wonder what she thinks about that night. Did it feel like she was just lending a hand to a depressed lower-classman? Like picking up an abandoned puppy cast out in the rain? Senpai, yes? Senpai looks over to me, right when I was going to ask her about that night. Guru! My stomach interrupts, growling audibly. No, not growling, it's more like a roar. The silence is a little uncomfortable. Tono, it seems you're hungry. I guess so. Tono, it seems you're hungry after that.
It seems you're hungry, huh?
Huh. It seems to me that you might be hungry. I guess so. Geez, do I get hungry even when I don't have an appetite? 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 I fucking forgot.
Appetite's the right one. You said it right
Okay.
the first time.
I let a sigh. Looking at me, Senpai smiles. Of course, being human means you have to eat to live. No doubt. Come to think of it, I'm really starving. I hadn't realized it, but skipping breakfast and lunch really did take quite a bit out of me. I don't think I can last until dinner, so I should buy some bread on the way back. Tono, here. Senpai presents me a pouch of cloth she is holding. I think it's her lunch. Partly eating, but is that okay? Washing a bit, Senpai says this embarrassedly. That's right, Senpai only ate half of her lunch today. Finishing someone else's half-eaten lunch is a little embarrassing. Choice!
I don't care, I'll nod.
Never mind that and just eat. I believe kindness should always be accepted. I'll take it. I'm hungry, so if you don't mind, I'll eat it. Yeah, even if it's a bit past the expiration date, I wouldn't mind. Then let's go to the tea ceremony room. If we go there, I can get you some tea. Senpai trots off down the hallway. Thanks for the meal. I bring my hands together briefly and start to dig into Senpai's lunch. Munch, munch. I eat without restraint while Senpai stares at me. Munch, munch. Munch, munch. Munch, 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 munch.
Munch, munch.
I gulp some
Das,
tea.
feeling you? Da. Das, feeling you? Aha, munch. Hey, for lunch.
That ninja munch. Senpai keeps
Munch.
watching me. Does it taste good? It's cold and not very good. I think that the comment was a little too honest myself, but it's my personality, so I can't change it. Senpai gives a small laugh as she looks directly into my eyes. Tono, you have quite a philosophical outlook, she says this kindly. Huh? I don't get you, Senpai, saying something like that all of a sudden. But it's true. Normally people wouldn't eat another's half-eaten lunch like that, but you don't seem to mind what others think of you, do you? Really? I'm not that self-conscious. I just live honestly. But if living life without caring what others think is philosophical, then this person is much more of a philosopher than I am. If it was me, I could never mend the splints in the courtyard that everyone else ignores all by myself. In my opinion, I think you're more philosophical than I am, Senpai. You're always living at your own pace. It feels so good just to watch. I speak openly. Of course it was a compliment, but Senpai says, "Oh, I see," and slumps in disappointment. Senpai, did I say something bad? Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Because normally, that's what they call an old splinster. Or spinster. I'm a girl, so hearing that is a shock. For Senpai, that must mean she's acting old rather than being philosophical. Oh yeah? So does that mean I'm acting like an old man now? Well, excuse me, I'm just a high school student bravely facing the dangers of life. But you can't deny it, because the sitting cushion and a cup of tea really suit you. Always calm, you seem like a retired man. Senpai giggles. I wanted to hear more. I was more a guy that looks good in Japanese clothing, but if Senpai says a retired man, then maybe that isn't a bad thing. Oh, well then, fellow old-timer, how about we have a long chat over a cup of tea? I'd love to keep company, Shiki. With a beaming smile, Senpai pours some tea into my teacup. An hour passes. We talk together until 5:30, and we wait out the gate. Then we walk out the gate before it closes and go our separate ways at the intersection. I head up the road and draw near the mansion. After a little more walking, I see Hisui standing by herself at the front gate. I wonder what Hisui's doing. Tilting my head to the side, I head for the gate. Hisui realizes I'm here and bows her head. Welcome back, Shiki. Ah, yeah, thanks, Hisui. I can barely reply since I'm bewildered by the respectfulness of it all. Were you waiting for me to come home? Yes, greeting the master is a servant's duty. Answering very matter-of-factly, she doesn't even bat an eyelash. Hisui, I'm truly happy you waited to greet me, but there's really no need to wait outside. I'll come back on my own so you can just greet me whenever you realize I'm back. Hisui's face clouds slightly. Oh, maybe. Maybe she was just waiting for me to return like this on Saturday and Sunday. Hisui, I understand. Starting from tomorrow, I will wait your return in the lobby. Hisui gives a quick bow and opens the mansion gate. Hisui turns around as she does so. For some reason, the atmosphere isn't exactly conducive to the conversation. Hisui closes the gate after I pass through, then she silently walks to the entrance to open the door and leads me into the lobby. I get to my room. Aki isn't back yet from her classes. From her lessons. Kawaku is preparing dinner, and Hisui is cleaning the mansion. Geez, there's nothing to do. Well, there's quite a mountain of studying, reviewing, and memorizing a student like me has to do. But I just don't feel like doing anything. Suddenly, Arkoid's face flashes in my mind. Whether good or bad, it's probably just a reaction to the crazy 2 days I just had. Perhaps spacing out here in my room will be good, giving my mind a heart a break.
Giving my mind and heart a break.
After eating dinner by myself in the large dining room, Kawaku treats my wounds, and I go back to my room. Aki didn't make it back in time for dinner. Her lesson was apparently going to last a while. She was going to eat away from home. It's past 10 at night now. It's a bit too early, but since I'm exhausted, I should sleep early tonight. So this is Is this the H scene?
Yes.
Okay. I feel like...
How about you just save now, Dawson, go to the title, we'll end this episode, and then when the episode's gone, we'll just speed through this and then finish it and go to the next day. Yeah. Okay, Dawson. You talk the stuff.
So, it's just a bunch of skipping this episode. And getting to
It's gonna be more like a highlight reel this episode of me just like
we got to Ciel's route now. We're getting closer.
We're actually on her route now, and there's some interesting stuff coming up. I think the most interesting thing that happened this episode actually was Noah's conversation with NERO. I don't know how much you actually picked up from that, but yeah. Roa is very important this route. Even more so than Orcs, I think. Roa, Shiki, not really Shiki, but like the the immortal reincarnating vampire that reincarnated in Shiki this time.
Yeah. So we didn't learn a lot this episode. We kind of just were skipping through.
There's the NERO fight. Ciel
that was like the only different thing that was important, really. And also
Ciel showing up there.
We read that one book, I think, of NERO teaching Roa.
And then there was the bonding with Ciel while drinking tea.
Yeah.
And next episode a lot happens. Yeah. So
that's all for today.
This is a good place to end it. See ya, champ!
See ya, guys!